Hey, hi guys, tired of 9 to 6 grind? Imagine this, it's Monday morning, but instead of cursing your alarm, you are waking up to the sounds of waves in Goa. Instead of battling with traffic, you are sipping a chai on your balcony, laptop open, making money while the rest of the world is stuck in a jam. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's time to wake up because this dream can be your reality. Today, I will show you how to make it real. Now, let me ask you something that might shake you to your core. Are you living to work or working to live? Think about it. We all have been fed the same khichdi, haven't we? Study hard, crack degree, land a safe job, climb the corporate ladder like the game of snakes and ladders, retire at 60, and then finally enjoy life. But who made these rules? And more importantly, who said we have to follow them? Today, my friends, we are going to shatter these outdated beliefs. We are going to rewrite your story. Story where you are not just surviving but thriving. Where your work fuels your passions, not drains your soul. Where every day feels like a Saturday. Are you ready to escape the 9 to 6 trap? Then let's begin. Guys, let me tell you a story. Not too long ago, I was exactly where you might be right now. Corporate job, living from one salary to the next, always running after deadlines. Sounds familiar, right? I remember this one day clearly. I was stuck in a traffic for 3 hours for just trying to get home. 3 hours. By the time I reached, I exhausted and super irritated. And then it hit me. Is this how I want to spend the next 30 years of my life? The answer was a big fat no. So I started looking for answers. That's when I found this amazing book, The 4-Hour Work Week by Timothy Ferris. Guys, this book blew my mind. It showed me a whole new world. One where you don't have to slog your entire life just to enjoy retirement. You can live your dream life right now. And that's exactly what we are going to talk about today. I'm going to share 10 powerful secrets that will help you break free from 9 to 6 trap and create the life you are always wanted. Are you ready to change your life? Let's dive in. Time is the new money. Wealth minus time greater than money. What's the real wealth? Is it just about having lots of money and fancy stuff? Think again. True wealth is about having time and freedom. It's about living life on your terms. Imagine this. You are relaxing on a beautiful beach, sipping coconut water while your online business makes money for you. Or maybe you are playing cricket with your kids on a weekday afternoon, no boss to answer to. That's what I call real wealth. Tim Ferriss talks about being part of the new rich. It's not about having crores in your bank. It's about living like you do. So here's what I want you to do. Think about how much your time is really worth. If you are working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, ask yourself, are you really living your best life or are you just existing? Remember, life is short. Don't just chase money. Chase experience, chase freedom, chase time. That's the real wealth. Think about it. Work smarter, not harder. Hard work not equal to success. 80-20 rule. You know how we are always told that working super hard, burning the midnight oil is the only way to succeed? Well, guess what? That's not entirely true. Let me introduce you to something called 80-20 rule or the Pareto principle. It's simple but powerful. It says that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. Mind blowing, right? Let me share a personal story. When I once started my real estate agency business, I was doing everything myself, creating content for ads, managing the website, handling customer support, you name it. I was working 16 hours a day, but the business was barely growing. Then one day it hit me. I realized I should focus on what I do best and outsource the rest. And you know what happened? My business grew 10 times faster and I got my life back. Now here is what I want you to do. Make a list of all your daily tasks. Take a good look at them. Which ones are really making a difference? Which ones are making you forward? Focus on those. For the rest, see if you can minimize them or get someone else to do them. Remember, it's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. That's the real secret to success. Design your dream life. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine your perfect day. Where are you? What are you doing? Who is with you? Let me share my dream with you. I wake up in a small apartment in Mumbai with a view of the sea. I spend my morning writing and creating content that inspires people. In the afternoon, I'm teaching a class at a local college, sharing my experience with young minds. In the evening, I'm having chai with my family at Marine Drive, watching the sunset. Your dream might be completely different. Maybe you want to run a tech startup from Bangalore or manage a sustainable farm in Kerala or even travel the world as a digital nomad. Here's the big idea. Design your ideal lifestyle first. Then figure out how to make money to support it, not the other way around. So here's what I want you to do. Write down your perfect day in detail by specific. Then think about how much money you really need for this lifestyle. You might be surprised. It's often less than what you think, especially in India where we are masters of jugaad. Remember, life is too short to live someone else's dream. Define your ideal lifestyle and work towards it. That's the real secret to happiness. The power of saying no. You know, as Indians, we are always taught to say yes to everything, right? Especially at work. But here's the truth bomb. Saying yes to everything means you are actually saying no to what really matters in your life. Let me share a personal story. When I started my first startup, I was the ultimate yes person. Client wants a last minute change. Yes. Team wants to pivot our product. Yes. Investor wants daily updates. Yes, yes, yes. Result, I was burned out. My work quality dropped and I had zero time for my family and for my health. I was saying yes to everyone else and no to myself. Then I learned the art of saying no. I started saying no to unnecessary investor meetings, no to feature requests that didn't align with our vision, no to working weekends when I needed family time. Was it easy? Absolutely not. But you know what? It changed my life. My startup became more focused, my work improved, and I finally had time for the things that truly mattered. So here's your challenge for this week. Saying no to at least 3 things that don't serve your goals. It could be pointless meeting, a time-wasting habit, or even a social event you are dreading. Remember, every time you are saying no to something that doesn't matter, you are saying yes to something that does. It's not easy, but trust me, it's incredibly liberating. Are you ready to start saying no? Let me know in the comments that what you are going to say no in this week. Let tech do the work. You know, we Indians are tech geniuses, right? But are we using the superpower in our daily lives? Time to change that. Let me share a quick story. When I was running my online courses business, I noticed that I was spending hours every month just creating progress reports for students. It was eating up so much time. So what did I do? I put on my tech superhero cape and created a simple automated system. Guess what happened? A task that used to take me 4 hours every month now takes just 5 minutes. That's like getting extra 2 days in a year. Imagine what you could do with 2 free days. But here's the thing, you don't need to be a coding wizard to automate. Start small, use email filters to organize your inbox. Set up auto payments for your bills. There are plenty of user-friendly tools out there to help you automate repetitive tasks. Now here's your challenge for the week. Find one boring repetitive task in your life and find a way to automate it. Maybe it automatically sorting out your expenses or sending birthday wishes to your friends. Remember, every minute you save is a minute you can spend on things that really matter. So are you ready to become a time-saving superhero? Let's do it. Freedom to work from anywhere. You know, after COVID, working from home is not a strange idea anymore. But how do you make it in a permanent thing? Especially with our traditional Indian bosses. Let me share what worked for me when I was leading a tech team at a startup in Hyderabad. I really wanted to work remotely, but my boss was old school. So here's what I did. I started small, just 1 day a week from home. On those days, I made sure that I was super productive. I even finished some tasks ahead of time. Slowly, I increased it to 2 days, then 3. The best part, I showed my boss how it was actually helping the company. We were saving on office space and I was getting more done. Remember, it's not about working less, it's about working smarter. You need to show your boss that remote work is good for everyone. Now here's your mission. If you are not already working from home, make a plan to talk to your boss. Think about how remote work can help your company. What problems might your boss worry about? How you can solve them? Maybe suggest trying it out for a month. Working from home can be amazing. No traffic jams, more time with family, and you can work whenever you are most productive. So are you ready to make this switch? Let's do this. Earn while you sleep. Let's talk about something super exciting. Creating a business that makes money even when you are snoring away. Now I'm not talking about those shady schemes promising you will become a crorepati overnight. I'm talking about real, honest businesses that works for you. Let me tell you about my friend Mahesh. He was always fixing his friends' bikes. One day he thought, why not turn this into a business? So he opened a small bike repair shop. But here's the clever part. He trained 2 local guys to do the repairs. Now the shop runs even when Mahesh is off enjoying a movie or hanging out with his family. That's what I call a smart business. Think about you are good at, maybe you are wizard at fixing computers or you make the best pickles in your neighborhood. The key is to find a way to scale it up without needing you there all the time. Your homework. List 5 things you are really good at. Then think about how you can turn each of these into a business that doesn't need you 24/7. Remember, start small but dream big. Don't do it all. Alright, let's talk about something that changed my life, getting help. And no, it's not just for big shot CEOs. Think about it. How much time do you spend on stuff that's important but not really your strength, like managing your calendar or doing research for a project? Let me share a story. My buddy Amit, a software developer, was always complaining about not having enough time to do code. One day he hired a college student to handle his emails and schedule for just 2 hours a day. Guess what? Amit's productivity shot through the roof. Start small, maybe get someone to help you fix for a few hours a week. Trust me, the time and energy you save will blow your mind. Your challenge. This week, identify one task you can hand over to someone else. It could be anything from managing your social media to do your laundry. Take that first step towards freeing your time for what really matters. Remember guys, it's not about being lazy. It's about being smart with your time. Are you ready to get some help and level up your life? Let's do this. Leave now, not later. Take mini retirements. Let's talk about something that might sound crazy at first. Mini retirements? Yes, you heard that right. Now I know what you are thinking. Bala, have you lost it? We are supposed to work for 40 years and then retire, right? Well, what if I told you there is another way? Let me share a story. My friend Rahul was a software engineer in Bangalore. He was doing well but felt stuck in a rut. One day he decided to take a leap of faith. He took a month off to trek in Himalayas. His family thought he was crazy. His colleagues said he was risking his career. But you know what? That 1 month changed his life. He came back refreshed with new ideas, and guess what? He even got a promotion soon after. The idea is simple. Instead of waiting for that one big retirement at 60, why not take small retirements throughout your life? I know, you are worried about your career. What your family will say. There are valid concerns. But think about it. Isn't life too short to keep postponing your dreams? Here's what you can do. Start small, maybe take a week off to explore a new city. Work remotely from there if you can't take full time off. Then gradually build up to longer periods. Remember, life is not a straight line from school to retirement. It's okay to take detours, to explore, to live a little. So what do you say? Ready to plan your first mini retirement? Trust me, your 6-year-old self will thank you for not waiting till then to start living. Breaking free from society's expectations. Let's talk about something we all face, those unique Indian challenges that can hold us back. You know what I am talking about, right? First up, family pressure. Oh man, that's a big one. I remember my friend Rohit. He wanted to quit his stable IT job to start a small cafe. His parents freaked out, but here's what he did. He showed them his detailed business plan, explained how he had saved up, and even got them involved in the menu planning. Slowly they came around. The key, communication and showing you have thought things through. Next, the job security mindset. Look, in today's world, depending on one job is like putting all your eggs in one basket. Take Amit for an example. He works as an architect but also freelance as a 3D modeler. When COVID hit and construction slowed, his 3D skills kept him afloat. Multiple skills, multiple income streams, that's real security. The famous log kya kahenge syndrome. Remember, people will always talk. Karan, my college friend, faced this when he decided to become a male nurse. People gossiped, but guess what? Now he is working in Australia, earning well. And those same people asked him for advice. Focus on your growth, guys. Success is the best reply. Lastly, infrastructure issues. We all faced them, right? But here's the thing. Every problem is an opportunity. Bad internet at home, that's how Vishal started a chain of work-friendly cafes with high-speed Wi-Fi. He turned a frustration into business. Your task for today. Identify your biggest Indian challenge. Is it family pressure, job insecurity, what others think, or maybe someone else? Write it down, then make an action plan to tackle it head on. Remember, these challenges are part of our journey. They don't define us, but how we overcome them does. So what's your plan to break free from these Indian challenges? Let's hear it in the comments. We have reached the end of our journey today. But remember, this is just the beginning of yours. If you have stuck with me till now, pat yourself on the back. You are already taking the first step towards breaking free from 9 to 6 grind. Let me tell you something important. The goal is not to become a crorepati overnight. The real goal is freedom. Freedom to live life exactly the way you want. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me what's the first thing you want to do when you escape the 9 to 6 life. Maybe it's taking a month-long trip to the mountains or starting that small business that you have been dreaming about. Whatever it is, I am excited to hear your plans. If this video got you thinking, don't forget to hit that like button, and hey, if you know someone who is feeling stuck in their job, share this video with them. Thanks for watching, my friends. Remember, life is too short to stuck in a job you don't love. Keep dreaming, keep hustling, most importantly, keep being you. I will see you in the next video. Until then, Jai Hind and stay free.